Welcome back to R&R Sugarloaf Farm, everyone. I hope y'all are having a really good day. Okay, so in this first part of the video, it's showing me using a Hoof Boss, which I love it. I'm going to do a review on it in a separate video. I really want one. We actually borrowed this one from a friend. One of the things that you'll see with the Hoof Boss is that I am not wearing any PPE, personal protective equipment. I strongly suggest that. I did not get hurt or had any problems as far as using the Hoof Boss on this time, but just for protection and peace of mind, just wear PPE, safety goggles, gloves. I mean, because the discs on those, they can really mangle your hands. If it slips or the little debris particles from the hooves, they can get in your eyes. They didn't for us, but it's not saying that it couldn't happen. This is what it looks like after shaving a dozen goats. And we're not done. The hair gets everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, it's snowing hair. If y'all can hear me over my blower. Okay, so here's Nippy, and this is not the correct position that they're supposed to be in. We put her in here and she is so small. I think she's actually smaller than Ginger and Blueberry. But, yeah, she's like, I'm not having it. So what we've done, alright, hold on, let me turn the phone around. Okay, so what we've done is after we catch the goats and we put them in the stand, this is our grooming headpiece. For the stand, it's different than the milking headpiece. So it just has a chain that comes around, latches on this side. And so mainly everything from head all the way down to their toes, all of it goes on the dairy goats. There's a little bit of the tail, and Nippy's got a burr at the tip of her tail. But so mainly all of it goes because with dairy goats you want to be able to see the body of the goat to see what their dairy strength is in that breed. Now Nippy is a very small goat. She will probably, whenever she's grown, she'll probably be under height. So she's only going to be shown at the county fair level. But our county fair still goes by ADGA sanctioned rules, even though it's not a sanctioned show. It does go by the not sanctioned show guidebook. It goes by the guidebook. Now with boar goats, I'll show y'all here in a minute whenever we get them on, because the older ones are different than the younger ones. But the only difference with the dairy goats on the young ones, or if they're dry, like a dry yearling like Lucky, the only difference is to where you clip like a 40 blade around their udder, to where it showcases that udder if they're in milk. Now, with the juniors and the dry yearlings, they don't get that. And to be honest, next year we'll have a bunch of dry yearlings for the Nigerians, but we typically don't have a whole lot of dry yearlings, just because that's the way we've done things. But we're changing up our breeding program a little bit, and so that will be in a future video, so keep an eye out for that. But I'm going to get to work. So this is the before, and I'll show y'all what the after will look like. So we'll catch y'all here in just a second. Okay everyone, so we've got Coco here. So she is a senior doe for a boar goat. Now with them, they don't get clipped down all the way. They need to stay at 3/4 of an inch, no longer than that. Now her coat has always been real curly, and it's actually really soft. I love that about her. She could go for a couple more pounds, but it'll be okay for a county fair setting. So mainly we've gone over her body with the clipping blade. And it's right here. We use the 3/4 of an inch guard. So whenever you're doing the senior does or the breeding does, you go with the hair growth, not against it. And so we have already ran this through. As you can tell, nothing's coming off. So then on their tail, that's whenever you'll find like the stragglers, the hair stragglers and stuff, to where it comes off just a little bit. It's still going to stay at that 3/4 of an inch, okay? But you want to go, so the tip of her tail is right here. I always do just a thumb width, and then you take off the rest, which, okay, got right there, so right there. Okay, and then you just make sure that it's even, and it's not. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch clipper blades just because I like my Andis, the livestock ones, better. And I would use those, except that the livestock guards don't fit the, it says that it'll fit the detachable Andis blades, but it doesn't fit these for some reason. I don't know what it is. So mainly you're going to make sure that it's all even, and I'm a perfectionist most of the time, not all the time, especially whenever I'm tired, like right now. But you're going to take that, you can tell to where it's uneven, and you're just going to flip it off. Just make it even, and it's going to create like this little poof whenever she's got her tail up, like that. And that's it on the tails. We typically will trim like around the hoof wall, and then we'll trim up around their udder, but that's it on our breeding does. Some people might do it different, and that's their choice, but this is what we do. And sorry for the lighting, but it's starting to get dark. It's been kind of cloudy all day, but we're just trying to get as many done as possible so we don't have to work on them while we are getting all the supplies and stuff together and loaded up for setup for tomorrow. So hope that helps, and stay tuned.
Hey y'all, this is old Robert here from R&R Sugarloaf Farms. Here today we're going to teach y'all how to make a cheap and easy hay bucket to hang up at the fair. So I've got an old hydraulic bucket here. We're going to cut a hole in it. We're going to wash it out and make it real clean for the goats before we put hay in it. So don't y'all worry about that. So what I'm going to do is here I'm going to lay it down. And let me move my drill out of the way. I've been drilling holes in some things earlier today. And so I'm going to take my old trusty old Sawzall right here, and I'm going to cut a hole in it. Easier said than done.
I would start that way.
Let me get this trimmed up a little bit, make it all nice and square. There we go. Now we got a nice hole in it. Now, like Bob the Builder says, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Literally scrub the heck out of the inside of the buckets, and we get them cleaned up and everything. We made probably about a dozen buckets while prepping for this fair, and we've got them stored in our well house now. So, but the thing is, where it took us a couple of hours to get those cleaned up. So just know that it's going to take you a few minutes to get it done, but you'll be able to get it done. I am exhausted. I don't know if y'all can hear me because of the big, huge fans, which are very needed, even though it's like in the 80s, which I'm very thankful for. But it is horrible. But we've got all the goats put in. I'm in the dairy goat barn. The meat goat barn is that way, and I don't want to walk over there right now. I got my feet all propped up. This leg's doing good. This knee is all swelled up. So I'm gonna take a break. A very much needed one. Okay, so at this point, I am completely exhausted. We had been clipping goats. We took 28 goats to our fair. It's a lot. And we clipped, I think it was 25 out of 28 of those. And I think it was 20 of them were full body clips. So it was a lot. It was intense. We had many long nights, as you can see in the video. One of my legs started acting up, swelled up. Not exactly sure what happened. Anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps us out. It helps our channel grow. Brings more content to y'all. If there's something that you want to see as far as a review or something to do with the goats, drop a comment below, let us know. And I hope y'all have a really good day, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye.